And we'll walk around the compound and see some tigers. And then hopefully hear some squeaks and maybe see some Pete's. Alright. Alrighty. Look at that. We have got concrete stuff. And then we've got big tall stuff. Like stick in the sky stuff. Stick with string, and they're lifting up those concrete discs, and we're going to be moving them into various places where we want them. Look at that, that's huge. I'm glad that the clouds are here because it actually gives you a little bit of like a perspective. You got blue sky, you can't really tell like what's what. Oh, but we've got concrete things that are going to be going into enclosure things. Oh, the fencing is all done for this one. Top, bottom, everything has been secured. Everything is ready. Well, not ultimately like ready for like big cats, but as far as the actual fencing and as far as the actual enclosure itself, it is able to hold Tiggies. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Got this thing up and running in just a matter of a couple of weeks. We're getting pretty good at this whole enclosure building stuff. I remember projects back in the day. Gosh, sometimes they'd take like months. It just depends on like how much money's coming in and the workforce and all these different little things that sometimes are beyond the realm of your control. But now, I mean, we're just that much more efficient. We just know how to get things off the ground. We've got the right people doing the right things. We've got the people and the management, and we've got all these different things. Hi, Ray Ray. Hi, you're back out here now, aren't you? So yeah, these enclosure projects we're cranking them out. Cranking them out. Giving these kitties a good home. Giving these kitties a good home. I think she's pretty happy. It started cooling down. We started getting more cloud cover. So we moved Chompers, Raven, and kind of probably back out into their enclosures. And things are decent. Things are decent. Anyway, hello all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. As of now, as of me filming this, it is Saturday morning. Get your cereal. Get your cartoons. Where are we going today, Mr. Lighter Than Air? Well, Manny, someplace wonderful. Haha. That got a few of you. That got a few of you. I know it did. I know it did. When your body grows bigger, your mind grows flowers. It's great to learn, because knowledge is power. To the schoolhouse rock, to kick out the block. It's your favorite schoolhouse rock. There you go. There you go. Oh, nostalgia-ing, huh? Nostalgia-ing. I'm Mr. Man. I'm Mr. Man. Yep, Saturday morning cartoons, the staple of American childhood youth for many years, and it's not so much of a thing now. It's not as much of a cultural institution as it used to be, just because your avenues for media consumption are significantly different. Cassie! That's us! No! No! Cassie! Come on! Get up, lazy bones! Cassie, come on! Come out and say hi. Oh my gosh. I heard you squeaking. She's just like, you get in here. It's nice and cool in here. Cassie, it's not even that bad out here. It's actually it's actually very nice. TBH. Cassie, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Cassie. 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 Chicken. Sus. She might be artificially held in place. I know that Derek Blakely is here. That's Cassie's adopted dad. So he might be in that middle part, causing her to not want to move. And then he's whispering things, being just like, don't go out there, Cassie. And then she's just like, I am conflicted. I am conflicted. Do I get attention over there or attention over here? But if I go over there and I get attention, is it going to mean that you're not going to give me attention when I come back? Oh my gosh. Noey, noey, noey. Noey, 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 noey. Nooney-Nooney-Noo-Noo-Noo. Remember that? That's a thing from Sesame Street, long time ago. That's actually that's my most, when I was a little kid. Like little kid, like 4 years old. That's like the bit on Sesame Street that usually would just make me pee my pants laughing. And I still remember that. It still has an effect on me. I don't know what it was, but it was a typewriter. It was like it was an anthropomorphic typewriter who had like wheels, and he had like big eyes, and he just had these two arms out the side. And then he would just kind of wheel into frame, and he didn't have lips, but you would just hear his voice. And every time he would wheel, like move, his voice would go, Nooney, 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 Nooney. I don't know why. I thought that was great. I'm just like, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Oh, the writers of the show, they're geniuses. Hold on, I'm going to pause for a second. There wasn't anyone even in here. There wasn't anyone even in here. No one. You just decided on your own. You just decided not to come outside. You're just like, nah, not feeling it. I'll give you a squeak. Cassie, you are just dialing it in. Cassie, we're a team. All of us. We all have our roles, okay? We all of us have our roles and our biscuits. And now you go outside. WTF, Cassie. WTF. Well, there's a tour out there, so I can't deny them. I can't deny them a visit or a view of the sass. That would be very cruel of me. I think Ace must be inside that waterfall. But yeah, the Nooney-Nooney-Nooney typewriter. That was my favorite. That's like the most memorable, my favorite thing from the Sesame Street. I even remember one in particular. There's one bit in particular where the Nooney-Nooney typewriter came out. You know, Nooney-Nooney-Nooney, and the thing is, he would type on himself. He would type on his body, which I guess basically is like he's a keyboard, so his middle section where the keys are, that's like his chest. So he's just sitting there poking himself in the chest. I guess the keys are his nipples. I don't know. Wow. That turned that bit into a whole new thing. Can't watch the Nooney-Nooney typewriter and view it the same way, because I'm sure there's probably a lot of you who are just like, I remember that. This is a big, important part of my childhood, Derek. This is so fun. We're taking a trip down nostalgia lane. And then after like the last, they're just like, well, that's not nice. That's not nice. So anyway, he comes out, Nooney-Nooney-Nooney-Nooney-Noo, and then he goes, Nooney-Nooney-Noo. And then it basically says like race car, like that, the words above his head as he's typing say race car, and then he gets like, you know, spoilers and like big wheels on his typewriter, and then he zooms away and goes, I thought it was great. 4-year-old Derek was just like, bravo, bravo. I really like where the writers are taking this season of the Nooney-Nooney-Noo show. Hey, bud. Hi, Mr. Man. Hi, Mr. Man. He says, I is sleeping. Oh my gosh. Here is another. Hey, bud. Hey. Hey. I just want to touch your beats. I just want to tickle them. Hey. Hey. Yeah, you're Yano. Yano and Papa. Yano, Papa. Everyone is basically just all sleeped out. Everyone's all sleeped out. Papa! Papa! Go away. I'm an old man. I'm trying to enjoy myself. I only got so much more time left on this world, Derek. Can you just leave me alone? And people, they're like, aw, and now I'm sad. Why did you have to say that? Well, it's true. Oh, now you're doing stuff. Now you're doing stuff. Now you're doing cute things, and you're done. But yeah, the temperature started just to become a little bit more stable. And one thing also is that the, hi. Hi, bud. How are you? Hi, Mr. Man. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Look at you. Aww. Big teeths. Big teeths. Temperature's starting to become more stable, and also the cats are becoming a little bit more kind of acclimated. When it first starts getting warm, it just is. It can be uncomfortable just because it's so new and it's just so bleh. Just so bleh. But after a while, it's like you just get used to it. And going back, like, if I were walking around, and even this is with the people, if I was walking around a month ago, 2 months ago, let's say 2 months, and it was as warm as it is now and as it will be in the afternoon, I probably, coming off of the coldness of, the cold dampness of spring, I would just be like, oh my goodness, this is just downright uncomfortable. This is downright uncomfortable. I don't like it. But now I'm just like, hey, today actually seems very nice. It's very pleasant. There's a bit of a breeze. The sun is not it's not oppressive like the patriarchy. Hashtag resist. Oh, but yeah. Hi, Bonnie Boo. Look at you looking over your shoulder. Aw. Really good day for filming. Clouds. Clouds. And I'm trying to, I gotta make sure that I'm just getting, you know, keeping a rhythm. That's the big thing. When you're doing these webcasts, I gotta keep a rhythm. I gotta wake up. I gotta get outside. I gotta do stuff. I gotta make sure that I'm staying busy. Gotta hustle. Rolling stones, gather no moss, all that fun stuff. Stagnancy is a killer of productivity. When you slow down, it's like you want to just kind of solidify in place. Oh my gosh, there's Peaser. I gotta get to Peaser. A lot of the cats are actually kind of not getting up and walking around, so any opportunities to get kitty cats that are up and walking around and could potentially snuffle at the camera, well, I have to take advantage of that. Oh, you see that? That's actually a snake skin. Snakes will do that. They'll actually crawl up into, and they'll weave their way through the chain link when they're shedding or when they're molting or whatever. I don't know, some snake person, what's the appropriate term? I can't believe that you don't know the proper term for when a snake gets rid of its skin. The official scientific term is called Nooney-Nooney-Nooney-Nooning. Yeah. When a snake, it slithers out of its skin. And then it goes snoony, 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 snoony. Snoony, snoony, snoony. And the slithery snake. That's what they do. I've read books. Like, I believe you. I don't know that much about snakes. I've been out here, and I'm not even joking. I've been out here. I've caught snakes. I've just pin their head down with a stick, and then grab them, and then pick them up, and I'm just like, look at what I got. And then I kind of catch myself, and I'm like, is this thing poisonous or venomous? Yeah, that's another thing there. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. Fine. You're right. You're right. Then we get over to the enclosure of Nadali and Duval. Yes. Oh my gosh. No, I gotta, oh my gosh, Morgan. Gotta get the, oh.
That's a real cute thing.
That's a very cute thing. Are you helping? Are you helping, Mr. Stinks? Yes, you are. Good boy. Good boy. Oh my gosh. No, stay with Rachel. Stay with Rachel. There you go. What a good boy. What a good boy. So putting up shade tarps, and they're cleaning enclosures. Actually, you guys got done cleaning enclosures already, right? What's next on the agenda? What sort of rockin' sockin' tasks do you got planned for these stellar workers of yours? Stuff and things. All right. Good chat. Scrubbing toilets. But Poopy is very good. He has a very good assistant. He's a very good helper because he listens to the people, listens to Rachel, and the tigers are just like, I want to eat that dog, and then they'll lock up. So he's a fantastic motivator. He's a very good cheerleader. Yeah, what a good boy. Hi. She's like, I want to eat that dog. I want to eat that dog so much. And then Poopy's like, I'd rather you didn't. But he's actually smart enough, and he listens, and he doesn't really put himself into positions. He kind of knows the score. He knows how to be out in the compound. All right, you got to stay with Rachel, bud. Hi, Volvo. Hi, Volvo. Yeah, this is Diwali. I know that. And then that's Nadal. I know that. See? I got it. Oh, look at that sleepy guy. If it's a little bit windy, I do apologize. If it's a little bit windy, I do apologize. Not bad. You still got some of that kind of, still got some of your tufty tufts on your cheeks. Some of your cheek tufts. Cheek tuft. His cheeks are tough. But yeah. Continuous movement and continuous motion, both physically, mentally, emotionally. That's one of the most important things. If you want to actually stay productive, if you want to actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Appreciate your leisure time, then yeah, you got to work. I'm starting to kind of realize this a little bit more and more and more. The more things you get done, generally the happier you are. Hi, Zoop Soups. Zoop Soups. Zoop Soups, come over here. Let's hang out before rockets. Oh no. Hi Ron. Hi Soups. Oh, it looks like things are a little bit cool. Looks like everyone's just kind of having a good boy, Ra. Good boy, Ra. Hi Soups. Hi Soups. Oh no, whoa. Hi, Mister. Butt scratches. This is like, can you please continue scratching my butt, sir? And then I'm gonna go over here. Soups. Give me smooches. Give me smooches. Good boys. Good BBs. Oh my goodness. But if you're and it's hard. Well, like one of the because I was listening to Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about this. This was the last one that he had. He was talking to Dave Rubin, and he was talking about just the notion of working and hustling, and it's stuff that I've been having to. Okay, all right, these. I guess they're kind of. I can't say it. Cute. I guess they're kind of cute. Can't say the words. Hi, boys. Oh my gosh, barf. Barf. So gross. You're gross. You're disgusting. Ew. Gross. Oh my gosh, look at them. Look at those boys. Yeah, but I do listen to the. I listen to the Joe Rogan, not like religious, but every once in a while, if I see someone, I'm just like, oh, let me kind of check that one out. And I was listening, and I admire the guy. He's does a lot. He's got his podcast. He does UFC stuff. He's a stand-up comedian. He's hosted different things. He's been on TV. It's like when he works really, really hard. He exercises a lot. Smokes a lot of weed. And just I admire, the things that just he generates for himself. And I think that's but it's a testament to work ethic. And he's not. There's other people I admire, like people who work hard and then they tend to have things to show for it. And then it makes you take like a inventory sometimes of like your own life and like what you do with the hours in your day, and then you sit there and say like, I think I could possibly be doing more. And he was talking about how it was mimicking a lot of the stuff that I've been kind of more, I guess, internalizing lately. Hold on, Apollo must be underneath. He was not upstairs. But he was just talking about how, when you do things and then when you continuously move, it's easier to self-start. It's easier to regulate. It's easier to get things done. He actually was quoting another individual who I don't remember who this individual is, but they used the quote, "Discipline is freedom." And, just like being able to get up, wake up at a decent hour and actually start doing things that are productive. And that is just what you do. It's not something that you have to just even contest with yourself about. It's just something that you do. Yeah, that's something I've been doing a lot more of. And don't get me wrong, it's like there's a lot of times where it's like I have to. Hey, you got a job, you got a career, you got all these different kind of things, you got different responsibilities. So there's different times where it's just like, well, there's times where it's like you gotta do stuff, and then there's other times where it's like, okay, if I want to kind of maximize my effectiveness and I guess the efficiency of how I operate, then I also want to kind of try to do different things and tailor some stuff. And I was actually listening to, oh gosh, it was it's this thing called LeaderCast, and it's like different kind of successful people, business people, and people who have held positions, I guess, of importance, who have achieved things, like, they have a discernible, it's like you can look at like a list of things that they've done, and then they talk about it to say just like, well, this is kind of some of my philosophy and how I self-regulate and how I approach my life and my work. And there was one guy, and it was really, this one kind of resonated with me. He was like oh gosh, I can't even remember. But successful business individual. And he talks about like his work schedule, and he talks about some of the responsibilities. And then some of these people, it's like when you get to high levels of kind of successful entrepreneurship or something like that, like the amount of time that a lot of these people do invest, it's insane. It's insane. What are you talking about? There's just that corporate bourgeoisie making. They just put their feet up on the desk because they're exploiting the proletariat. I'm like, all right, Carl. No, there's a lot of people who are entrepreneurs. They're self-starters, and they do a lot of different kind of things. And they work like an insane amount. They work an insane amount. But it also like affects them. It affects their life, their health, their families. And I've been kind of feeling that more recently. There's been some different kind of changes with my job, and there's kind of been some different kind of things going on behind the scenes, even with some of the content stuff. And just, it's one of those, you have to kind of let yourself know, you have to kind of have a conversation with yourself, like, hi baby, what is going on? What's going on? Sit. You okay? You okay? And Chompers is over here. And he was spending, like, this is the thing, we moved Chompers into the vet center. He was spending most of his time outside anyway, so it's like, all right, dude, we got the hint. Put you back out there. But the whole notion is, it's like you have to have that conversation with yourself. It's like if you're unwilling to remove certain responsibilities from your life, because it's like you have goals, you have things that you want to do. That's sometimes when people say, like, you should try to, like, reduce. It's like, yeah, to a certain degree, but you don't, that's not necessarily always the answer. It's like, sometimes people want to be productive. Sometimes they want to get some stuff done. Sometimes it's like they want to do that hustle thing, you know? Well, and then they say, like, well, you got to manage your time better. Absolutely, you got to manage your time, but there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much time in the day. And it's the same for everyone, unless you're Hermione and you got that necklace thing and it can take you back in time and you can go to different classes. Whatevs. So this guy, he was talking in this speech thing, and there's a speech that he gave that really resonated. It's like, it's not so much about managing your time, it's about managing your energy. Like, that is something that you do have control over. And it was really, it was a good bit. It was a good bit. And it was talking about just like making the most impact of what it is that you do, and then knowing kind of when to say, knowing when to stop, and like knowing how to take care of yourself, knowing how to like do different things as far as like exercise and eating right and stuff. And like when you manage your energy, and when you know when it's appropriate to take like leisure time and all this kind of stuff, you become way more efficient during the times when you're quote on. You get just more stuff done. And when you get stuff done, You actually reduce levels of anxiety. You tend to be a little bit happier. You feel more accomplished. And it's just better. It actually has so many different effects. And a lot of times it's also because you're taking care of your body, and then that takes care of your brain, and then your brain takes care, your brain motivates you to take care of your body. It's like it's a cycling kind of thing. Die, baby. What's the matter with you? What is the matter with you? So it's a thing that kind of circles around in on itself. And it's a good thing. Oh no? Okay. Okay. Had like a diplomatic tour that was scheduled, and I guess that's not going to happen. So yeah, we'll figure out something different to do. But yeah, maybe we can talk a little bit more about some of the specifics of what that guy was saying at a different time, managing energy and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I got for now. It's a good place to end. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. As always, hashtag Dorburst Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I will talk at you folks later. See you on Thursday. All right. Bye-bye.